thought that was real dangerous out there. Now she proved, you said we got that track transmission, come back, it turns into, the championship going through cryptocurrency. Yeah, Aretha, I'm saying LA, and I can't wait. It's the best way of integration that in the world. Now see, some beautiful things going on up there in LA right now. Yeah! Make Kobe proud.
Take off the fufu, take off the charger, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the iPhone, take off the collar, take off the flex and the white line, take off the weird groove, you're taking the sticks, then taking off top off, take off the fake screens and the microwave memes, it's a real world outside, take off your idols, take off the wrong way, take off the idol, take off the same don't pay by stay still, take off the real and value, take off the front row, take off the section, take off the cloud with the back hair, take off the untold, take off the unsure, take off the solutions I have, take off the fake deal, take off the fake goal, take off the uncle crack here, take off the gossip, take off the non-logic, fake logic, jungle, take off the shit, take off the joke, take off the cocaine bag, take off all the things and the off the what you
and I had no idea about it. Last night we were winning. They came and told me where Shador need 2 more completions for a darn record, a completion record. I said, give him 2 jet sweeps. Let's get this job over with so we can come on, man. Let's get this game over with. Jet sweeps when you pitch the ball. Every time we stepped on the field, it seemed like it was a different record being broken. And I had no idea about it. Last night we were winning. They came and told me where Shador need 2 more completions for a darn record, a completion record. I said, give him 2 jet sweeps. Let's get this job over with so we can come on, man. Let's get this game over with. Jet sweeps when you pitch the ball. Every time we stepped on the field, it seemed like it was a different record being broken. And I had no idea about it. Last night we were winning. They came and told me where Shador need 2 more completions for a darn record, a completion record. I said, give him 2 jet sweeps. Let's get this job over with so we can come on, man.
I'm like poker dog, I keep like a nigga, watch out on it dog. Oh, you world by the critics, that ain't protocol. It's two types of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. It's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, I ain't gon' miss. All I know is to go get it. All my life I could go get it. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
There's no faith.
All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, I ain't gon' miss. All I know is to go get it. Yeah, life I gotta get it. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
Let's get this game over with.
Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
Yeah. Hold up. It ain't breaking no way. Slamming the doors, jumping the gate. Cause I started stomach like me a front face. And the instrumental was a lamb top and an eight from all over the case. My ain't gonna see something about the game. 20 years later, my name King. Brown and down with the back of the spot. They came to an underground and they got to the top. Elevators, they never played us. Deep data saying anytime they congratulate us. Got the going and bottles was popping. I'll be honest, Sanders on haters, the ice bucket dropping. Over their head with it, they do the grand with it. You be the fight of life, ain't one for the legs in it. I'm going for the war that died for dead niggas. The soul food over the stock for dead niggas. I'm irritated. I do what they ain't illustrated. I like the one they gladly imitated. I ain't planning on my dragon to the paper. Get no nigga, nothing else. But you will get it. My killer like Jay Jones, imagine if I got big people for
Well, come on, bro.
First off, let me talk my...
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Chicago Bears. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Jones. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Back to throw, Fields. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Here's Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Working free to drop him for the sack there was Amari Barno.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Fields. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot. But it's
me too.
4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away.
Come on, now. Not on.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Now Austin. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. He'll let it fly for Austin. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 48 yards. Throwing Jones. Touchdown Jaguars. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Fields on 3rd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bennett. And he will have the Bears 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook.
Oh, my fault, shot.
You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often. You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing it for a loss.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Fields now to throw. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 19. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Slot man moves right. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And the tight end Ebron in motion. To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields, left side, got Jones. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And the tight end Ebron in motion. Again, Fields. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. Blankenship's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because
he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Austin is there and brings in another one. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. On 1st and 10, Jones eluding the pressure right. Complete to Austin here over the middle. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. ETN up the middle. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
2nd and 5 now. Jones. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Calvin Austin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as it sails over the end line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. He finds his man, complete. It's Bennett. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Play action. It's Fields rolling to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Fields. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now a 1st down throw. Fields. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch. Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Touchdown Bears! Eric Ebron, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bears get a bit closer. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He will score. Touchdown. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Field's going to get this to Montgomery. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 2nd down, there's the option going left. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Bennett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you. And you know,
and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes it a 28-24 game. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack. Make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Flush to his right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Here's Jones on first down. Completes it to Austin. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Jones. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. He's got room at the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. O.J. Howard from 17 yards out. And the Jags will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that
you get ball.
after the touchdown, Bass to kick.
Yeah, I got ball first because I ball on first play.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Toss left to Montgomery. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. To throw his Fields. Caught by Montgomery. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now it's Fields. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fields. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Throwing on 3rd down. Fields. Over the middle, complete. That's Bennett. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Throwing again is Fields.
I wasn't expecting that.
Right back to him for 10 more and a first. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting deep for big passes.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before the break. Fields forced out to his left. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a horrible first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about it.
Fields hit and the ball is loose. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
And this is one of the dangers of letting your quarterback run the football. But now, look, he goes through ball security drills just like a running back does. But most of the time, the quarterback swings the ball away from his body. And in traffic, sometimes they forget to protect it.
Man open is Robinson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now Jones. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. ETN.
Get it now.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Once more, ETN. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars use the short field to get in for 6. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. One play action. Fields on the move to his left. Throwing the out route.
That's tough.
It's Bennett. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields buying time to his left. And I think the ball's out. And the Jags grab it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
But Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
In motion right is Austin. Throwing Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And outbounds right around the 20. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Calvin Austin with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good, and they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Ooh, that's tough.
It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have the football here. But to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense.
Yeah, that's tough, though.
But that's something right there, still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Yeah, he do.
That's exactly what I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field. Maybe catch
He was on the team, bro.
and that's exactly
Darrell Robinson.
Downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Nah, this, you know, they in like year 3.
That'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line,
Yeah, one of them 99 speed, one of them like 98 speed.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down.
And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back, and they did a great job.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. Nowhere to go here.
Damn.
This is picked up by the Bears.
Damn.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach
Ooh, oh yeah, we'll take it.
of being calm and
Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll let it fly for Austin. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Jags are going to take possession of the football.
Oh.
Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how any time you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up.
Somebody got to call bingo.
Now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down.
They snap it to Fields.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Jaguars are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted
Get rid of it.
I'll never miss the offense.
Let me chill out, man. I got to see how many yards bro got. He got a breakout game. We got to get these yards, man. Let's go.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones, that's caught. He gets it out to Austin. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Off the play fake. Jones flushed out right.
I will climb him. Whoa, Chris Wilcox? Okay.
Somehow I feel he's going to hear the same thing when he gets to the sidelines after this series.
Man, John, you be throwing like a hole sometimes.
Just tuck it and run for the 1st down. No sense trying to throw
Put the ball where he can.
And that one falls incomplete.
Undercut it and get it, man.
Fielded just inside the 30. A nice return that time.
Y'all need to check these stats real quick. I got to get this breakout game.
They are looking
Rhea.
180. They are sputtering right now.
We're going to have to get the breakout, my guy.
Playmakers together.
Ooh, RB.
We're going to lean on you through this patch.
Ain't nobody over.
Get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your play, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Ooh, he naked. Oh, we'll get that. Here we go.
And now here is another interception.
Ebron.
Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking the ball.
Ooh, got him.
Sometimes the best offense isn't
Mac, you throwing the ball horribly, bro.
He goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance
Horribly, dude.
Really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into
I had what I wanted, man. Come on, bro. I gotta get these yards. I need to check and see how many yards bro got. Then I can really start telling.
Bought time and decided throwing it away was his best option.
On 2nd and goal. Jones. Flush to
Oh, I missed him.
And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here.
I missed you for the TD. For the tutty.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll look to throw again. And he is going to be taken down.
He was naked.
Play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Bass is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. Or maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Fields. Being chased out left. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. Fields now to throw. This one too low. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Fourth down, Fields has to have this one. Going deep downfield for Ross. And it's
you motherfuckers is horrible.
Not convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
It's a blitz.
Now Jones throwing to start the drive.
Jesus Christ.
Well, big here in the 4th quarter.
I gotta.
I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. His huge night, it just continues as he's now north of 200 yards receiving.
Oh, we good. We got them yards. We good. That's all I need. Damn, bro. That shit just froze. Come on, man. Let's get up out of here now.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones.
Pick.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And
yeah, get on up out of here, man. You tired.
Until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because
DD locking up shit. Okay.
their stats a bit, but as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Yeah, I just needed them yards. We got them 200. We can get on about this thing now.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly
my boy Calvin had that breakout.
If your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out
I'm
of it.
finna get that ass head straight.
This fielded right at the goal line. This taken in at the goal line. And they're going to have poor starting field position.
Man.
He's out of bounds at his 10-yard line.
What's your face mask for?
Tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one, pretty obvious for everyone to see.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Hey, Reed.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Can we get over there in time enough?
And what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Fields. Ebron with it over the middle. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the air again, Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Fields.
We'll get that.
And my goodness, another interception. And the Jags will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense can go back home and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Trying to find Calvin Austin, and it's 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And he's going to
Jeez.
They get to it back at the 40. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And that one will be no good.
I should keep pausing for some odd reason.
That shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more than cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, I think that the folks here hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. On 2nd and 10, Fields. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Amari Barno. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field.
Damn.
It feels like there's an extra on every snap. They have really struggled to make headway through the air.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. The slot man in motion right. That one looks like he'll throw here. Complete to Austin here over the middle. And they are going to score again. Yet
Kept calling time out. I was going to score.
We still outside. Down in the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie. This flex know they ready. See, we were not a ride nobody way. We the ones who started with it. Translation, Yani had to buy, Yani had Yana hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it. That's how you know we lit.
shit. It's about to happen, Captain. You ready for this? All right. Tell me when to go. Let's go.
Let's get it. It's going down.
Over with.
Let's go.
Let's go. It's the Confederates, bro.
Drink the water.
It's not better than you. Nice. That was good meat. That was the good meat.
Free it to then. It's free it to then. So hopefully y'all tip little bro good. You know what I'm saying? Cause we don't know. We kind of just sit back and we watch the movie. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the actor. I'm just acting. Right. So y'all see, and do not try to stay at home. We are professionals. Okay? You looking at that, bro.
It ain't nothing ever explained.
You get this little teach all around.
Man, it ain't nothing ever explained. That was complete. These legs ain't coming out.
Hey!
Honestly, I see no biggie.